What's good, y'all? Man, shit, man. I'm gonna just get right into it, bro. The Dallas Mavericks, lost yet again to the Miami Heat tonight. They lost by 7. Score was 129 to 122. With this most recent loss, they are now still 11th in the Western Conference. They are 4 games behind 500. Looking very unlikely that they will make the play-in. Like I said, they're 1.5 game behind the play-in spot, behind OKC. The only chance of them making the playoffs is if they're gonna have to depend on OKC to lose the rest of their games. And I'm looking at the rest of their schedule. They got the Bulls, Hawks, and the Kings to finish out the remainder of their season. And the Bulls and the Hawks are scraping in. They're scraping for a play-in spot. They're fighting and clawing for a play-in spot. And the Kings, you know what I'm saying, they the second seed in the West. They're top two. They're top 2 seed in the West. Got one of the best road records in the league as well. So, man, it's looking very tough, man. Now, Kyrie and Luka, they can still make the playoffs, but they're gonna have to literally win every single game for the rest of this year. They're gonna have to win all 3-4 games the rest of this year, and it's not gonna be easy. It is not gonna be easy. But what I really wanted to say though, I think Luka is overrated, man. I think Luka Doncic is overrated, bro. Now, granted, this man is a very gifted, talented offensive player, man. He's a gifted player. He's going to go down as one of the all-time greats. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, right? But the reason why I say he's overrated is because I see qualities in him that isn't conducive to winning, such as he doesn't play defense. He doesn't get effort on defense. Yeah, he may get steals here and there, but for the most part, he's going to get drove past by quicker, bigger guards. Well, that's not that many guards bigger than Luka, but quicker guards, bigger forwards. He's going to get drove past. Like I said, he'll get steals here and there, but for the most part, he's too slow-footed. He doesn't communicate on defense. He cries to the refs way too much. I think he's leading the league in text this year. I definitely know he's top 3 in fucking text this year. He has like the most text this year. He complains to the refs too much. And he's too ball dominant, man. I think he's too fucking ball dominant. Now, Luka can score anytime he wants. The problem is he has the ball in his hands way too damn much, bro. I think he's leading the league in usage rate right now, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's been like that for him for the past 2-3 years, or hell, ever since he came in the league. I think he's been top 5 in usage rate. I mean, bro, like that, and that's the problem. When you're too ball dominant, you're not gonna have your team in rhythm. Your teammates can't get in rhythm like that when the ball is just in your hand all the time and you're actively trying to score the ball most of the time. You got to get your teammates involved. Now, I know Tim Hardaway had 31 tonight. He had 6 threes. But you have other guys on this roster who can score as well. Christian Wood can score. Maxi Kleber can get you buckets. Jaden Hardy, rookie over there in Dallas, Jaden Hardy, that man's a bucket. You got to get these guys involved while they're in the game. You can't just, like, sometimes your 40 is not a good 40, Luka. Your 35, 40 points is not good sometimes, bro. Sometimes you got to get your guys involved, man. Because now when you get your guys involved, when you get your guys involved early in the game, they start knocking down shots. They start playing defense. They start getting active on defense. They start playing. The whole team as a collective just works. You know what I'm saying? Just works together naturally. You know what I'm saying? The team gels more when you get everybody in rhythm, and that's what I think Luka needs to realize. I think Kyrie, being the vet that he is, being in the league 10 plus decades, he needs to take Luka under his wing, and teach him what it takes to win. You know what I'm saying? He's had playoff experience before. He knows what it takes to win on the biggest stage. Take Luka under your wing, man. Teach this young buck how to win, because it's very evident that he hasn't had it all figured out yet. He doesn't have the NBA game all figured out yet. Yes, he's skilled. Yes, he's a great offensive talent. He can score with the best of them. He can pass with the best of them. But he needs to learn how to communicate and give more effort on defense. Because him as the best player, he needs to step up in certain departments to take to take this Dallas team over the top, and if they want to compete for championships the years to come. Because they had, just look back at last year, they had Jalen Brunson and they went to the conference finals. They didn't even have no rim protector. Now, y'all now you got a better player than Jalen Brunson and Kyrie. You have a better guard on your hands than Kyrie. Y'all not even gonna make it out of the playoffs. So it all starts at the top with Luka. Something has to change with this guy. Like I said, man, you need to get your teammates involved early in the game so they're not out of rhythm. Get Reggie Bullock shots early. Get Tim Hardaway shots early. Get Jaden Hardy shots early. Get Christian Wood shots early so they're all in rhythm. You're going to get your 30. You can score anytime you want, Luka. You can get your 30 anytime you want, bro. You're unstoppable offensively, scoring the ball. Get fucking 5-10 assists in the first half, because the guys on your team are shot makers, especially that guy next to you. You know what I'm saying? You got shot makers. You just get them involved early, because all these guys operate off rhythm. So you got to get these guys involved. I don't know why your coaches. I don't know why your coach is not telling you that. Your coach is one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game. I'm sure he knows firsthand what it's like to be a floor general. I think if he passed those tips down to you, this team would be a whole lot better. Right? I think that only makes sense, right? Luka Magic. So yeah, man. That's really all I got, man. Like I said, man, they're in a very bad spot right now. It's looking very unlikely that they will make the playoffs. Like Kyrie said, it's a clusterfuck. It really is a clusterfuck. He's not capping. He is not lying one bit. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this, man. Like I said, Dallas needs to get their shit together. Luka needs to get his shit together. He needs to get his mental right. Not saying he just mentally just all over the place, but he did say he wasn't having fun. So that's kind of a red flag. If your best player, if your best player is the face of the franchise and he's not having fun playing a game of basketball, doing what he loves, then there's a problem there. That's something that's going on that inside the locker room maybe that we don't know about, right? So I'm going to just end it on that, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share my videos or whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Yeah, and I'm out, man. I'll catch y'all later. Blessings. Peace, man.